Hi, here is an interesting bidding problem. This is board number 29. North dealer both vulnerable. North passes, and this is the hand you hold. What would you do? So you have 7 carded hearts to queen jack 10 4 carded spade. Partner is unpassed, both sides vulnerable. This is a 7 loser hand if you count the 3 losers in spades, 2 in hearts, 5, 2 in clubs. The loser trick count would say that this is a 7 loser hand, but if you play in hearts on a bad day, you could even lose 8 tricks, which means that in a 4 heart contract, doubled you could be losing 1100, and even in 3 heart contract on a bad day doubled you could be losing 800. And especially if partner comes out with diamond honors and if they can't make too many tricks, the penalty in a heart contract would hurt. So what are your options? You probably would want to bid some number of hearts or pass. So in 4 hearts, maybe you're looking at losing 800 or possibly 1100 against a game or possible slam. Many would think that 4 heart is too risky and would not consider that. What about 3 hearts? The thumb rule says, the thumb rule of 2, 3, 4, so to say. At equal vulnerability, you should preempt if you are 3 tricks short. At favorable vulnerability, 4 tricks short. At unfavorable vulnerability, 2 tricks short. So this is a case of equal vulnerability. So if you are 3 tricks short, that according to the thumb rule is a fair preemptive bid. Now as we saw, in hearts you could be getting 5 tricks. You may or may not get a trick in spade. So you could reasonably say that somewhere you have 5.5 tricks, not 6 for sure, and perhaps a little more than 5. And some extra cautious people would say that, oh, I bid my hand, I bid as per the rule. And the rule says I can bid 3 heart only if I am 3 tricks short and I am 3.5 tricks short, so I won't bid 3 heart. What about 2 heart? Is there some risk in bidding 2 heart? So here is one hand. Let us say you open 2 heart. What can partner do? Typically, 2 heart would be something like 16 points and partner would expect some support in trick taking even in no trump. So on this kind of hand where he has 5 clubs and 2 diamonds, 7 reasonable tricks, he would probably bid 3 no trump, and as you can see you have no chance for 3 no trump, almost 2 spades, 2 hearts and a club loser. And even if they lead a diamond, you have to go out in clubs, so quite likely you won't make 3 no trumps. Let us take one more case. So in this hand, say you open 2 heart, South bids 3 diamond and partner doubles. Quite likely 3 diamond would make without much sweat. Can you blame partner for doubling? No, because partner would be expecting some kind of defensive support from you, which your hand in this case is absolutely unable to provide. Which means that if you consider that 3 heart is too risky, and just to reduce the risk of losing a big penalty, you open 2 heart, you might actually invite a different kind of risk. The risk that partner will give you some defensive values, some trick potential, and end up doing something that will land your side into trouble. What else can you do? Clearly, you are not opening one heart on this, nobody would. So, the only other option is pass. So, if you believe that you cannot handle the risk, you cannot risk penalty, and if you bid, if you rule out 3 heart or 4 heart bid for that reason, you might want to pass. Is that safe? Is that without risk? Let us see what happened in the deal. Okay, here is how the bidding might go. You pass, South opens 1 Notram and North raises to 3. What would you do? Now, if you thought bidding some number of hearts was risky first time, surely you aren't going to bid over 3 Notram. What happens in 3 Notram? As you can see, North South are good for 3 Notram, and the par of the deal is East West going down 1 doubled in 4 heart. If you pass first time, what you end up with at your second term is a bottled up risk. What was a list of options to begin with when you had the first chance to bid has now come down to a binary option with very high risk in either choices. So if you bid 4 heart, there is a risk. If you pass, there is a risk. As it happened in a major tournament, East passed and a packet of IMPs was lost on this deal because wherever East opened 3 heart or 4 heart, North South didn't have a route to 3 Notram, and East West ended up losing 100 or 200. And since North South were vulnerable, this was a packet of IMPs lost. The important lesson here is that risk is ever present, omnipresent, as philosophers might say. You cannot eliminate risk, you can only contain it, or you can address it in a way in which the outcomes are less hazardous. You can mitigate the risk. You cannot totally eliminate it. And it is important not to bottle the risk. It is important to confront the risk at the right moment rather than procrastinate and postpone handling that risk because it may come back to you in a bottled up form. I'm not much of an expert on other things, but I just thought I would point out those issues. For example, COVID 19. The question everybody is asking is the lockdown bottling up some kind of risk? The economics that has arisen out of COVID 19 with governments creating a lot of paper money or digital money. So, in economics, is massive money creation bottling up some risk? And the third, while I was thinking about this deal, I came across this very interesting news item. And the title, as it says, The Dying Art of Tree Climbing. Here you see children climbing tree. These days, children not being allowed to climb trees because of safety concerns. And somebody did a survey University of Phoenix, in fact, did a survey of so many parents, came up with some very interesting results. And the spokesman for the Royal Society for the Prevention of Accidents said thus, that climbing trees and falling out of them is all part of growing up, and having small injuries help children learn about risks. We take the view that it is a good thing to try to equip children and young people and help them make informed decisions about the risks that they take. Now, why did I feel like pointing out these cases? If you look at the progress of bridge laws, the progress of conditions of contest in bridge, when I look at them, I get a sense that the organizations are keen on eliminating everything that is unfamiliar, everything that is different, restricting the entire game to a few sets of conventions, a few sets of methods that somebody believes are the only ones that everybody can handle. Now, in a recent event, face to face event that I played early this year, say one diamond opening, one heart response had to be with four cards. You could not bid one heart with three cards. It was illegal to bid one heart with less than four cards. It was illegal to strike. ACBL has come up with regulations that one no trump has to be opened, thus, it is illegal to do this. I get a sense that what is happening is in the over enthusiasm to eliminate risk of the unknown, the organizations, the lawmakers are actually denying us a lot of pleasure and excitement that the game offers, and denying young people an opportunity to confront risk at the bridge table in many different ways, shapes, and forms it presents at the table. Think about it. I hope you like this video. Thanks for joining. Bye. I will be posting a lot of bridge content on this Demicoma Bridge Academy YouTube channel. So please subscribe to the channel. After subscribing, please click on the bell icon so that you get notifications when new content is posted. Also, please post your comments and questions in the space below the video. I'll be happy to answer your questions. Finally, if you like a video, please click on the like button. That makes me feel good. Thank you very much. Bye.